Did you know there's an animal that can literally survive the vacuum of space? Or one that can come back to life after freezing solid? If that sounds like something out of a superhero movie, these aren't fictional characters. They're real animals living on our planet right now. Get ready, because today we're diving into a world where the laws of nature get completely rewritten. These animals break every biology rule you know. We're talking about creatures with abilities so mind-boggling they seem scientifically impossible. They're 100% real, and we're going to explore the incredible science behind their seemingly magical powers. Cellular regeneration, projectile water spitting, and figuring out how a tiny creature can withstand more radiation than any other known life form. It's this kind of natural engineering that pushes the boundaries of what we think is possible. Today, we're counting down the top 10 animals that shouldn't exist, but somehow do. Physics, chemistry, sheer biological genius defy death, defy the harshest environments. So, buckle up. Your view of the animal kingdom is about to be turned completely upside down. Let's get into it. Alright, first up is my personal favorite, the tardigrade, also known as the water bear. Now this little guy looks like a microscopic 8-legged gummy bear, but don't let its cute appearance fool you. This is, without a doubt, the most indestructible animal we know of. It can survive being boiled, it can be frozen to near absolute zero, it can be crushed under immense pressure, it can be blasted with lethal doses of radiation, it can survive the cold, airless vacuum of outer space. Scientists literally strapped these guys to the outside of a satellite. When the satellite returned to Earth, researchers rehydrated them and they crawled around again like nothing happened. It's all thanks to a process called cryptobiosis. When conditions get really tough, the tardigrade curls into a tiny desiccated ball called a ton. In this state, it essentially hits the pause button on life. Its metabolism drops to less than 0.01% of normal. It replaces the water in its cells with special proteins and sugars that act like a natural anti-freeze and shield. Once in the ton state, it's practically invincible. The proteins prevent DNA from being shredded by radiation, and without water, ice crystals can't form to rip cells apart when frozen. It can stay like this for decades, waiting for conditions to improve. Add a drop of water, and within hours it springs back to life, unharmed. Next on our list is an animal that has cracked the code to eternal life. Meet the immortal jellyfish, or Turritopsis dohrnii. It literally hits the reset button on its own life cycle. This process is called transdifferentiation. Because of this ability, it is considered biologically immortal. If you thought regrowing your body was cool, wait until you meet the axolotl. But its superpower is straight out of a comic book. We lose a finger, it's gone for good. An axolotl loses an entire leg. No problem. It'll just grow a new one, bones, muscles, nerves, skin, and it will be absolutely perfect without any scarring. That's right. They can literally regrow portions of their own brain. This incredible ability is thanks to their stem cells. They then form a structure called a blastema, which is like a little command center for regeneration. Scientists are completely obsessed with axolotls for this reason. If we could understand the exact genetic and molecular signals that control this process, it could revolutionize human medicine. The axolotl holds the biological key to perfect regeneration. It's not just healing. It's a complete reconstruction on a level that seems like it should belong in science fiction. Now, let's talk about an animal that's a master of disguise and deception. The mimic octopus. It impersonates other, more dangerous animals to scare off predators. It's like a Hollywood special effects artist on the seafloor. Suddenly it looks like a banded sea snake, venomous. The damselfish flees, imitating a flatfish. A whole repertoire of impersonations. Then the cuttlefish is honestly the master of special effects. We're talking about changes that happen in milliseconds. It's almost like they have a high-definition, flexible screen for skin. They are the programmers. Each chromatophore is surrounded by little muscles. By controlling thousands of these tiny muscular pixels independently, it can create any pattern it wants. It's a direct link from its brain to its skin. Whatever its eyes see, it can project onto its body almost instantly. They can flash hypnotic, mesmerizing patterns to dazzle prey or potential mates. They can even display different patterns on different sides of their body at the same time. It's an insane level of multitasking and biological control. making the cuttlefish one of the most visually stunning and complex communicators in the animal kingdom. Okay, this next animal isn't going to win any beauty contests, but its biology is absolutely beautiful. A typical mouse or rat lives for about 2 to 3 years. The naked mole rat, it can live for over 30 years. Well, for one, they are virtually immune to cancer. It turns out their cells have a unique, super-powered version of a cancer-stopping mechanism. It's like having the world's most vigilant construction foreman in every part of your body. Imagine being so good at spitting that you could use it to hunt, and shoots them down with a powerful targeted jet of water. This means the insect isn't actually where it appears to be, and adjusting its aim accordingly. It forms a groove on the roof of its mouth, presses its tongue against it to form a tube. It can hit a target up to 3 meters away, which is, honestly, an insane distance for a fish that's only about 15 centimeters long. When you're a slow-moving, squishy sausage on the ocean floor, you really need a pretty dramatic defense mechanism. Some species have a truly bizarre, gruesome escape plan. They violently eject their internal organs out of their anus. First, it startles and confuses the predator. Second, the ejected organs are sticky, sometimes toxic, entangling the predator. It can regenerate all lost organs in weeks, one of nature's most extreme, self-destructive defenses, but for the sea cucumber, a viable, albeit disgusting survival strategy. Our next animal is honestly the stuff of nightmares, especially if you're a shark. The threads instantly uncoil and expand on contact with seawater, forming a massive fibrous network that traps water into thick slime. For our final animal, we have a creature that literally freezes solid and then comes back to life. This glucose floods the frog's cells, acting like a natural antifreeze, a cryoprotectant. The frog basically becomes a solid frozen frog cycle. Within a few hours, it's hopping around as if nothing ever happened, ready to find a mate. So there you have it. 10 animals that are living proof that nature's imagination is wilder than any science fiction writers. These creatures really challenge our fundamental understanding of what it means to be alive. They show us that for every rule we think we know about biology, there's an animal out there that has evolved a brilliant and bizarre way to break it. It's actually a goldmine of inspiration for scientists and engineers. By studying how a naked mole rat resists cancer or how an axolotl regrows a brain, we can unlock new possibilities for human medicine and technology. These animals aren't just weird, they're pioneers, pushing the absolute limits of biology. They teach us that with the right engineering, whether it's natural or man-made, the impossible can become possible. Exploring these natural marvels is what this channel is all about. If you had your mind blown by these biological rule breakers and want to see more deep dives into the weird and wonderful side of science, make sure you hit that like button. And definitely subscribe to the channel for more daily Weird Wise Facts so you don't miss the next adventure. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.